I'm a K-I-N-G, baby, I'm all you need. In the off-white Rari, baby, we run the streets. I'm a K-I-N-G, Westside royalty. I'm a K-I-N-G, baby, that's all you need. I'm a K-I-N-G, baby, I'm all you need.
Welcome back, everybody. Here with Beseda on my podcast, Get It, with the social Nostra network. And today, this podcast is brought to you by Rain Basketball. They've got 3 chapters. They've got one in Orange County, California, which is OC Rain Basketball. They have one in the Inland Empire, which is IE Rain Basketball. And they have one in Las Vegas, which is LV Rain Basketball. Check them out. They are continuing to help build young players and getting them to the next phase of life. They're very active in just improving the lives of young people and investing and helping them just be good people. So for today, we are going to be talking about health and fitness. Look, the coronavirus is still going. States are slowly opening up. People don't always necessarily feel comfortable, of course, going out. Although gyms are starting to open up, they're not opening up everywhere. And they're also limited in capacity. And going back to a lot of people don't necessarily feel comfortable going right back into those settings. And so a lot of people still aren't doing much. So today we're just going to address 10 tips, top 10 tips that will help you get fit and healthy and start moving in the right direction again. So look, these are things you can do no matter what. It doesn't really matter what phase of fitness you're in. Anybody can do this stuff, but starting with, and again, these are just easy tips just to help you be active. I know lots of people out there are still struggling with being active. So look, as you're running errands and starting to get back to life, park as far away from the store as you possibly can. You have to walk further. Even if you're just picking up food at a restaurant, just park far away. You have to walk there, pick it up, walk back. It's just a good way to be active, okay? Second thing, go for walks or jogs. I tell all my athletes they should all be jogging 2 miles a day. It takes less than 20 minutes. You know, if you have a dog, take your dog for a little jog or go to the park and run sprints, but just be active. You know, going in tune with what the first one was just parking your car far away so you're walking. It's just another way to be active. It's beautiful. It's spring and summer. You know, it's summer here in Southern California. It's spring in a lot of the rest of the country, unless you live in the South where it's summer there too. Look, get up, get out, be active. Go back to being recreationally active, right? So go outside and play football with your kids, throw a baseball, play basketball with your kids, go play tennis. I know, again, things are opening up. Go play racquetball. Go be active. Go kayaking. Just go for a hike. Do something with your family or take your animals or go with some friends. But again, it's just about getting outside and getting active. Next thing, this is number 4. Number 4, do yard work. I know for me, when me and my wife do yard work, when we're done, we are drenched in sweat because we get after it. We don't have to mow our yard, thankfully. We live in an area where we have an HOA and they take the landscapers come and do all that. So we focus on all the other things, watering all of our plants and stuff, weeding the areas we need to weed, like cutting back our different trees. I mean, there's a lot of different stuff we have to do, but digging and planting new ones, ripping out the old ones. When we go out there, it's usually like a 2 to 3 hour thing. And it takes a lot of time. And like I said, when we're done, we've been putting in a lot of work. So yard work, it's a physically active thing. And some people also find it to be therapeutic, but you're outside, you're getting sun, which is an important thing. Go ahead and do that. Number 5, look, we are in the spring and summertime. Go swim. Go be active in the pool with your kids. Throw them around. Go in the pool. Great news is it's your family. You can go to the beach. You can go to a lake. You can go to a river. Just go to anything, a public pool. They have chemicals in the public pool, so you're not going to be catching the coronavirus in a public pool unless it's a public pool that doesn't use chemicals, which would make no sense. So look, be active. You go out, get in the water. It's a great thing to do. Or go out and get some water guns and some water balloons and run around the yard shooting each other with water guns and throwing water balloons at each other. Again, physically active. You just need to get physically active. That's number 6. Number 7. And again, this is for those that are really motivated. If you're not as motivated right now, do the other 6. But there is a plethora of workouts online right now, free workouts. For my gym company, we were doing free workouts and posting them on Instagram 2, sometimes 3 times a day. There are a million free workouts online, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. It doesn't matter. Because most trainers have been sidelined and not being able to train their clients outdoors, they're just posting their stuff on Instagram. So go on Instagram. You'll find a million exercises and things that you can do for yourself. There's lots of workouts that don't require any sort of weights at all. You can do all body weight. And body weight exercises and workouts are sometimes the hardest workouts. So doing that is fine. You can jump rope for 15 minutes, which is, it might not sound like a lot. 10, 15 minutes of jump roping will do it to you. You will get a great workout in. So just going and finding those workouts that you can do at home, figure out what equipment you have, and you can reach out to different trainers or gyms. I know that everybody's still very active online right now, and a lot of the stuff you can do will cost you very minimal, and you can get a little program. I sent 3 programs this morning. Did it all for free. Brand new clients, just trying to get people active and get them in with us, and we'll get them working out with us in a gym when things open back up for us. So again, it takes minimal effort, tons of stuff out there. Number 8, and this is for sure going to be one of the most important things you do, which is getting back to proper nutrition. Drink a half gallon to a gallon of water every day. Look, a lot of people have been at home cooped up. You're ordering comfort food and drinking things and eating things you might not normally have in your nutrition plan or your diet. So start cutting all that stuff out. Get back to just drinking water. If you need a cup of coffee in the morning, fine, have a cup of coffee. But then just drink water through the rest of the day. You don't need to be drinking juices and pop or soda or whatever you're going to call it. Just really focus on water. There's no calories in water or sugar or anything else. Just drink water. And that will really help with just flushing your system. And then start spacing out your meals again. Have 6, 7 smaller meals throughout the day. Figure out what your weight is, what your weight you want to be at. Nutrition is 80% of any program anyways, and that includes any exercise program. 80% of nutrition is still part of it. You need to be eating healthy. You need to be eating smart. You need to be having things at the right time. So when you're doing that, again, just you wake up, you should have your first meal. It doesn't need to be anything big. Again, we're talking about 6 to 7 small meals throughout the day, and then you're eating every couple hours, and it keeps your metabolism burning at a higher rate, and it will help you with leaning up a little bit, and of course, burning calories. And just weigh yourself once a week. You weigh yourself. Let's say I weighed myself today. Today's Tuesday. So let's say I woke up at 8 a.m. and I weighed myself. Write down the date, the time, what I weighed. Okay, now in a week from now, next Tuesday at 8 a.m., I'm going to weigh myself again. And then you can see weight loss or weight gain, or if you're staying the same, and then okay, well, I need to drop my calorie intake by 250 calories. And then you just plan that throughout your meals through the day. Or maybe you're losing too much weight, or maybe you're trying to gain weight. But you can pretty much gauge week to week how many calories you need to be eating by where your body weight is going. Day to day, it's not accurate enough. You can fluctuate too much, but week to week is accurate. So just do it once a week. I know there's a lot of people that get very obsessed with weighing themselves every day. Don't do it. It's more counterproductive than anything. Number 9. So for those, if you're not into any of the other things that I said, or you don't want to get a workout program going, or you don't want to be physically active, running around, if you're really just, your big thing is, look, I'm going to be at home. I don't want to go anywhere or do anything, then be active in the home. So get a good cleaning regimen down. And again, it's not glorious. I hate cleaning my house, but I do it. And It takes time, effort, and it does take energy. If you're walking up and down the stairs a bunch, vacuuming, dusting, washing the bathrooms, washing the floors, like clean. Wash your cars, vacuum out your cars, just clean. It's again, you're being physically active, moving things around as you're having to do all that stuff. Like cleaning, it takes time and it does take energy. So it's not glorious. It's not something that lots of people want to do, but I also know that most people aren't trying to have cleaners in their houses right now. So do it yourself. Mop the floors. It surprisingly gives you a little workout, after you vacuum and you Swiffer or whatever else you're doing to get the floors ready to mop. Dusting, clean the bathrooms, all those things, right? Doing the laundry, carrying the laundry up and down the stairs. If you live in a one-story house, then you have other ways of have things you need to clean. You have a yard, all that stuff, so you can do those things. I think it's stuff that people don't really think about. So just push yourself. When you're sweeping the floors, put a little muscle into it. When you're mopping the floors, get into it. Or you're hand washing the floors, whatever you're gonna do. Same thing with your cars. All those things. It's still physical activity. And again, there can't be enough said for just doing physical activity. You need to be physically active. And again, things are opening back up. Not everybody's going to be going out into the world, and that's fine. So you have plenty of things you can do between yard work, between housework, between your cars. There are plenty of ways to be physically active. And you just set up, hey, I've got 2-3 hours today to do this, and you do X amount in 2 hours, and you can pace it. So you do a certain amount of things, 2 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're happy, everything's nice and clean, and you save some money, and you're physically active. And again, I know that right now we just have to be creative in what we're doing, right? So just being able to do those things. Also, you can even create like some little system of reward, because I know that not everybody likes doing that kind of stuff, right? And the best way to have success is to set up a little reward chart for yourself. So maybe you say, hey, look, I'm going to reward myself with this, or this if I accomplish this, and this. And it's a great way to have accountability for yourself as well. Also, the other one, which is number 10, is just doing group workouts that are distance, right? So you live in a community, have a bunch of people that are all going to work out together. You kind of agree on what a game plan is, and everybody's out in their driveways doing the workouts. Somebody's blasting music, and you're all holding each other accountable. So again, going back to having some sort of accountability and or any sort of self-reward, as it be, those are all things you can be doing that are going to help you get into shape. Or you have a group of friends or family members that you all have committed to a workout regimen, and then every day you'll have to report to each other, or every other day, whatever you guys have worked out, and keeping track. And then again, it just boils down to weighing yourself, making sure you're having proper nutrition. All these things are going to be helpful. And if you're doing all of them, then more power to you. You're going to be in better shape. But I'm seeing people now, because of what we are starting to train people a little bit. I personally am training people. I'm just doing it out in an open field and keeping everybody distant. But some even my higher level Division I fully scholarship athletes, they weren't super active. And now just movement has made them sore. For instance, we do a warm-up series. And the first week back, where I started getting people back, again, high-level Division I, we're talking Power 5 conferences, Pac-12, ACC, SEC, Big Ten. Like, they're going and playing at these schools on full scholarships, plethora of different sports. They're all, just through our warm-ups, we're getting tight, we're getting sore. Like, the first 2-3 workouts we did were more just movement exercises, using small bands, not using much equipment at all. And these guys were struggling. They were so sore, not using any weight, just body weight stuff. And again, a lot of it was just movement, just getting them moving again. And so look, just getting out and moving, that can make you quite sore. My wife, she has been on a little bed rest. She's pregnant right now. So a little bed rest. And she hasn't been able to walk straight the last 2 days. She's been so sore. Her calves are killing her. We didn't do much on Sunday. We went to a friend's house and hung out in the pool, walked around a little bit, but really didn't do much. And she's crazy sore from it. And again, it's because she's been sitting around the last couple of weeks. She's had to because she's pregnant. We've had some small speed bumps in the pregnancy. But that just goes to show what a week or two can do. And my wife is incredibly, incredibly, incredibly fit. in general. And so, I have pictures of her on my Instagram. You want to go check it out. You'll see how fit she really is. And being as fit as she is, doesn't matter. If you take a couple of weeks off and you're not doing much, you're going to be really sore. I myself, in the same boat. I've been having my basketball program, the high school kids, we've been doing like social distancing workouts and stuff. And I've done some stuff with them, and I'm not doing anything crazy. And I'm still getting sore and moving around a little stiff myself. And I have been more physically active just because we do have dogs and a little girl, and I've been doing a lot more with them lately to give my wife obviously time off of her feet, which she needs. So look, anything's going to help. Be creative. Any one of those 10 ideas is going to be great for you. And if you can do a lot of those ideas, great. The nutrition, again, is so important. It's 80% of any successful fitness regimen. And if you're not going to do the nutrition side, you're really going to struggle to see positive results in any other way. So that can't be stressed enough. And again, this isn't a diet. I'm not telling anybody to go on a diet. Please don't. Save yourself the money, the time, the energy. It's a waste. Diets are horrible. You need to just change your nutrition plan. If you're not doing something where you're having like 6 to 8 meals a day, they're smaller, you're eating every couple hours, you're having a breakfast right when you wake up, have a protein shake or a small meal right after you work out. Again, it matters because of how your metabolism reacts and what happens with your body on the inside. So critically important. Make sure you're doing that stuff. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please, you can most definitely message me on my Instagram, which will be on the link below. And I hope everybody's doing well, staying safe. Thank you for everybody who has reached out. I am still keeping up with everybody's comments and remarks and being able to engage with people. I have had people ask me about nutrition heavily in the last couple of weeks. So I wanted to make sure I had a podcast come out to you guys. It's just a little bit about nutrition and definitely getting back into stuff. And again, I'm looking forward to getting out of this house and getting a little more active like most people in a responsible, safe way. And thank you so much for joining. Again, you're on my podcast, Get It with Stephen Beseda. We're on the Social Nostra Network. Please make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, you subscribe, you like, you comment. Also, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, we're on Twitter. We're also on Spotify and iTunes, so you can just listen to us if being able to watch us on YouTube is too challenging. Hope everybody does well, and we're looking forward to seeing you. And again, thank you so much for everything so far. We appreciate it. Take care and stay safe.